The Lennox Generating Station is a thermal power plant in Greater Napanee, Ontario, located on the north shore of Lake Ontario, about 3 kilometers west of Bath. It is owned and operated by Ontario Power Generation. As of 2023, it's the largest natural gas power station in Canada by installed capacity. So in this video, we'll be taking a closer look at it. This video is part of our thermal plant series, where we discuss the different types of thermal power plants around the world. If you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more updates. The station came online in the 1970s as an oil-fired plant and was later retrofitted in the late 1990s to use either natural gas or heavy oil, making it one of only a few dual-fuel capable plants in North America. The facility contains 4 identical steam turbine units, each rated at 535 megawatts for a total installed capacity of about 2,140 megawatts. In normal operations, the plant uses natural gas in the summer and switches to oil in the winter when gas demand is high. Since the station is connected to the IESO, it can adjust its output to match changes in real-time electricity demand. However, it primarily operates as a peaking plant, staying mostly idle for extended periods of time and ramping up only when needed to supplement generation from other sources, such as nuclear or hydropower. This helps balance the grid during peak demand periods, ensuring reliability. Although this role is becoming less common with the addition of more variable renewable energy sources like wind and solar, which ramp up during periods of high demand, but it still provides an essential service by acting as a backup for these renewables when they are not available, such as during extended periods of low wind or insufficient sunlight. As a peaking plant, the Lennox Generating Station has a very low capacity factor, typically ranging between 0.5 and 1.5%. When operating at full capacity, the plant consumes approximately 260 million cubic feet per day of natural gas. The station has a coal stockpile area, but doesn't use coal and instead relies on natural gas and oil for power generation. The plant stores oil in 2 large tanks with a combined capacity of 36 million liters. These tanks are located within the secured facility and are double-walled with secondary containment to prevent leaks or spills. Additionally, the plant has an oil pipeline connection, allowing for direct delivery of fuel without truckers. As a dual-fuel power station, the Lennox Generating Station has the flexibility to switch between natural gas and oil as its primary fuel source depending on operational requirements and availability. The plants for generating units can burn either fuel, providing operational flexibility and fuel security. The station's oil-fired boilers were originally designed to burn low sulfur Western Canadian heavy crude oil known as Western Heavy Seaborne Crude. However, due to concerns about air pollution, the use of oil for power generation is now limited to higher sulfur fuels such as Eastern Canadian heavy crude oil and imported fuel oil. Emissions from the station include greenhouse gases, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and other pollutants. To mitigate these impacts, OPG implements measures to monitor and control emissions. The Ministry of the Environment has granted the station site-specific air quality standards for particulate matter, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and carbon monoxide. During oil operations, the use of higher sulfur fuels can cause increased air pollution, impacting local air quality. In such cases, OPG implements stricter operational measures to minimize emissions. Additionally, OPG notifies the public when switching to oil operations and provides updates on air quality through various communication channels. The average annual emissions of the plant in 2020 and 2021 were 280,000 tons and 210,000 tons respectively. The Lennox Generating Station plays a crucial role in Ontario's electricity grid as an emergency backup, providing quick response power during peak demand periods. This peaking capacity is particularly important when baseload generators such as Darlington and Pickering are offline for maintenance, refueling, or other reasons. By acting as a backup, the station ensures that Ontario's grid remains stable and reliable, even when multiple nuclear reactors are out of service. However, the reliance on fossil fuels for peaking power raises concerns about emissions and air quality. Despite its relatively small capacity factor, the station's emissions contribute to Ontario's greenhouse gas emissions and its oil Operations can release significant amounts of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides into the atmosphere. Moreover, the potential health risks associated with these emissions, particularly for vulnerable populations, are a growing concern for local communities. As a result, there have been calls for the plant to be decommissioned and replaced with cleaner energy sources such as natural gas or battery storage. Proponents of these measures argue that phasing out the plant would reduce emissions, improve air quality, and align Ontario's energy system with its climate goals. On the other hand, OPG and other industry stakeholders highlight the station's importance for grid reliability and its flexible fuel capabilities as a key advantage. They argue that the plant's low capacity factor and stringent emission controls mitigate its environmental impact and that it's continued. Operation is necessary to ensure a secure and resilient electricity supply. So that just about wraps it up for the Lennox Generating Station. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more updates on thermal plants. And if you have any information on a thermal plant that you'd like to see featured in a future video, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.